My cat is so fucking funny. She literally just looks at me and she knows she's in trouble. Like, why the fuck is she picking with like a fight with like her other cat? And then it's just like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. But anyways, I don't know. It's whatever. She just literally looks at me like, oh shit, I've done it now. But she like the crazy part is that she knows she's in trouble, but like she doesn't care. She does it anyways. It's just like if you know, like I don't know. I hope my kids aren't like that. It's like don't do it, don't do it. Does it anyway? It's like well, see what happens. This is why we can't have nice things. I'm sorry. This is like actually serious or not serious. I don't know. Like I just I saw this game. It was free, and I thought why not? You know, dating sims seem to be the thing that for some reason my one viewer likes to watch. So you know, I'm just gonna please my viewer, the one viewer I have, I guess. Or actually, I don't know if it's one viewer, but like I can't imagine anybody other than a few people actually watching that. And the viewing count is like more than 10, but I think it doesn't matter. Like if it's like a repeated one, it'll still count it. So I don't know. I don't know any of this like stuff, right? But anyways, yeah, this is like a sort of like serious thing. So I'm bad at these things. Honestly, I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. I should delete this recording, but like I probably won't. I'll just suffer the consequences of my actions, which actually when nobody watches you, it's like it's actually minimal. You know, that might change though. You know, like it's so funny, but like I feel like once if I ever go like above like 20 like subscribers or like watchers thing, I feel like I probably like pull the plug. Like I'd be like, all right, this is no longer just for fun. I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. But I don't know. I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But anyways, yes, this is Bloody Painter dating sim. I am excited because it looks like you're like so like not only is this like really dark, but or like it looks like it's gonna be dark. I don't know, like I haven't played it yet, right? But it looks dark and you play as the female perspective, and I feel like I've been lacking in that, or not that I've been lacking in it, but I feel like overall there's usually the dating sims are oriented towards guys. So like I mean I feel like this is still like towards a guy, like more guy oriented, but still like it's nice when you have like like the other, what you call it, the other perspective, right? Like it's fun like being the guy and then getting the harem, but like it's also like, oh, like what would it be like to be like a woman, right? I mean, not that it's like 1 to 1, right? But like it's like a game that's supposed to be like simulating such a thing, and not just any, right? It's not like, oh, like you're a reverse harem now. No, it's like this is serious shit. And I'm like, oh shit, that's even, I don't know, I like games like that. Shut up. Shut up, Barbs. I already hear you in the comments like, oh my god, this guy's so fucking stupid. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing. And you're right, but still, there's a point. And you missed it. If you encounter a murderer, please call the police first. It's unrealistic to do. This is true. This is good advice. But Stockholm syndrome is a thing, unfortunately. I hear. I don't know. I'll be honest. If there's like, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. It's okay. This is a romance game. You're. I guess start. Oh shit! It's already off to like a horrible thing. Me. Ugh. The severe headache. You wake up in an unfamiliar place. What is that? Like lasagna or not lasagna? Spaghetti. As you touch the bruises on the back of your. Damn. Could you imagine just waking up? You're like have a headache. There's like blood. What's going on, Coconut? It's been like 1 fucking second. Relax. You wanna go out? That's a yes. I'm sorry. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. My cat is so weird. I close the door, she wants to go out, and then like she doesn't want to go out. I mean, I feel like she just wants the door open, probably like a territorial thing. But like, you know, like I have like my mom staying with me, so like I don't want her to like just listen to my shenanigans right now. So I have, it's kind of like I have to, you know, like meet halfway, right? But anyways, as you touch the bruise on the back of your head, it seems you were hit by something heavy before you lost consciousness. Heavy iron chain tied around your feet. Someone has trapped you here. Oh dear. You try to remember what happened before you lost consciousness, but you can't recall anything. My bad, I thought that was a full stop. Let's investigate the surroundings first. What surroundings? There's nothing. It's just a block. The wall. I don't know, is it white? Maybe I'm colorblind. The room is surrounded by 4 walls without any windows. It's weirdly cleaned up, and no ashes or sand can be seen. That's an interesting observation. But at least they clean it, right? I mean, it could be worse. Looks like a prison built by a germaphobe. Where to investigate next? Is there a cell phone? No signal. Typical. I might be in a remote place or underground. Or they have like a jammer of some sorts, I don't know. Where to investigate next? Mattress. There's a mattress on the floor. The mattress feels really hard to lie on. I hate those kinds. Like basically just, why even put a mattress there at all? Just sleep on the floor, to be honest. Where to investigate next? Meal. That actually looks pretty good. Near the door, there's a serving of spaghetti with tomato sauce and a bottle of water. Also, a round plastic fork that's completely harmless was thoughtfully attached. That was completely harmless. That's obviously because they don't want you to kill yourself, right? Also, not to like use it as a weapon. Double intention, I guess. It's still warm. It feels like it was sunnier not long ago. I'm surprised how calm and collected she is. But like, I feel like in a situation like that, you'd probably be like, fuck. You'd be like, well, what do I do now? You peek through the keyhole, but you see nothing outside. I wonder where I am. Where to investigate next? And that's it. What's the next move? Yo, nobody's coming. Listen, that would be smart. Knock over the meal. No. Sleep. Keep your energy, I guess. Let's listen though. Can't hear any sound other than your own breathing. Hold on. This music is intense. It's like a church choir shit. Like, holy damn. You can't hear any sound other than your own breathing. The soundproofing in this room seems particularly good. So yelling is not gonna help. Why would I knock my meal? I guess I sleep. Are you sure? What else am I gonna do? Masturbate? Is that an option? You lay on the bed. You try to sleep under this condition. Oh, maybe you could do like exercises. That's what I do. Because I'd be like, alright, I guess there's nothing I can do. Maybe it's the fatigue caused by nervousness, but you still fall asleep. Also, I'm like a bit restless too. That's like a personal thing though. Obviously, like I feel like people would probably be like more scared and probably like be able to sleep. Or maybe not. You open your eyes after hearing some noises. A tall man wearing a mask is squatting on the ground and looking at you with his head tilted. He remains silent, as if he is sizing up his prey. Oh dear. He points to the plate on the floor, like indicating that you should finish your meal quickly. Thinking that the strange man might have poisoned the meal, you shake your head in fear. He wouldn't do that. He like just got you, like you know, just thinking logically, like it wouldn't make sense to just kill you immediately, right? Why bother even giving you a meal too? Seeing you have no intention of eating, he looks quite distressed.
You can't die.
You want to bet?
Not now.
Oh shit, alright. Thanks for the clarification. He slowly speaks with a deep and steady voice. That's... Yeah, I heard it. It was kind of hot.
The freezer
Just kidding.
is full.
The freezer is full. What does that mean?
The freezer is full, and there's no space for more.
The freezer is full. Oh, like he can't put it back, right? He can't put the food back if I don't eat it and save it for later, so I should eat it now. I think that's what he's saying. I feel like I'm really good at communicating with antisocial people because I used to be one. I feel like I still am. Actually, so maybe like
7 days.
7 days. He pauses and thinks.
There won't be space until 7 days later.
So like I have a week to live?
If
Is that
you
what
die
you're saying?
now, you'll rot.
Oh my god, bro. He's gonna keep my body alive? What do you mean? So I only have 7 days left to live? That's exactly what I thought. He nods and walks out of the door. Okay, thank you. It's always nice to be clear, you know? I feel like that's a good life lesson right there, you know? Like, be clear about your motive, you know? Be like, you know, hey, you might be my captive, but, you know, instead of being all ambiguous, like, and shit, like, you know, I'll kill you, but just not now, so you can just relax. I don't know. I feel like that at least would be, like, some comfort, right? Rather than just not knowing what is happening at all times, every second, every day. But that's just me. I don't know. I feel like it's a little considerate, you know, as far as, like, kidnapping goes. Wait, you can't just leave me here like this, please. Your cries can't stop the door from closing. That's true. Real. Let's investigate the surroundings first. Meal. Door. Oh my god, it's a croissant. Why did I say it like that? Damn. Bread and a bottle of water. Can I eat my fucking meal, bro? I'm such a fat ass. If like a person like gave me food, I'd eat it. I'd fucking eat it. You know, if this was reversed and it was a woman saying like you have 7 days, the freezer's full, eat your fucking food, I'd fucking eat it, especially if it's like spaghetti. Croissant, not really a croissant guy, to be honest. I mean, I'll eat it, right? But like I'd be like, maybe you can like do better. I don't know. I'd be a fucking shit hostage, bro. You peek outside from the keyhole. The spaghetti was lit. I appreciated that. You see the shadow of a man walking around. Seems to be busy with something. What is he doing? I don't know. What is he doing? I just sleep. Is the answer always to sleep? There you go, kids. If you're ever in trouble, sleep. You're angry? Sleep. You're sad? Sleep. You're homeless? Sleep. Fixed. I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do think some problems you need to sleep on, right? But please try to improve your survival rate within 7 days. What if I don't, though? Day 2 morning. Let's investigate and look around. I have no meal. No. Empty plate. You check the keyhole. You seem to see something. You see that there's a vague figure at the end of the door. Observe. You sense something wrong and realize that it is what it is after narrowing your eyes. That is an artwork made of the human body, not a human being. Oh, my bad. Was that a secret? Was I not supposed to see that? I scream. You hear the door open. I would scream, but like I said, like, you know, I don't want to like bother my neighbors, right? Or, like at my mom, my cats too. I don't know, maybe they think I'll get killed or something. Slowly push the door, and there's no trace of the strange man. Also, I feel like I'm not a good screamer too. If I ever get kidnapped, they're gonna be upset because they're gonna be like, "Why aren't you screaming?" And I'm just like wheezing and like just cursing probably. First, you go into a room with a larger freezer, sink, and operating table. Then you open another heavy door. You find yourself in. Wait, I escaped? What the hell? Room full of glass display jars. Fingers, teeth, eyes, tongue, ears. Oh, the senses, right? Touch, sight, taste, sound. Wait, 3, 4. What would teeth be? Wait, there's 5 senses, right? Sight, sound, taste, touch. Isn't there another one? I don't fucking know, whatever. The jars are filled with specimens made from human body parts. Is that right? I feel like that's wrong. Specimens is like organisms, right? These are like parts of an organism. I don't think that would be considered specimens. But I think this is like mistranslation, right? So it's okay. Yeah, from human body parts. It's like you're in an art museum. Bro. It's kind of empty, like, to be honest, for an art museum. Could it be that he wanted to freeze me as materials for specimen artwork? You're thinking. You're seeing the scene. Fuck! Just, yeah, run away. Admire the artworks. Let's do that. I mean, where am I really gonna run away? And why would I scream that? Let's admire it for just a quick second, right? Maybe like, I don't know, maybe we can gauge his psyche from this, right? Like, oh, you know, he likes killing men, not women. So like, maybe we're good. I don't know. You look around and admire his work with a relish. You look at them for 15 minutes.
Interesting.
That actually, like, I did it. I was not expecting that. You hear a voice coming from the corner. It turns out the man has been watching you from a blind spot behind the glass cabinet. Wow. I like them. They're so beautiful. Am I straight up lying? I don't know. The man goes silent with his head tilted for a couple of seconds after hearing your comment. He seems to be... I don't know why I was doing such a robotic voice. He seems to be thinking about something.
Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty to them?
I mean, I don't know who these guys are, right? They could be murderers or psychopaths or like, you know, they could be killing children, so maybe it's good that they died. But like, yeah, overall I'd say like murder's probably bad, but like, you know, it's always like there's always like an in-between, right? No, I feel nothing. I wouldn't say that, but I guess my character's really just going down. Like, just doubling down, not going down. Yeah.
You're such a weirdo.
You're such a weird bro. I hate that I actually, like... that was, like, my #1 catchphrase. Like, I don't know why. I would say people, like, whenever they did something weird or, like, something, I'm like, you're a fucking weirdo, bro. Or something like that. Like, I can relate to this guy, and I feel like that's a red flag. You think, aren't you talking about yourself? Hey, isn't that what I said? After you have a tour in his display room, he locks you back in the small room you were in. Oh man, back in the little hamster cage I go. You go to sleep at the end of the day. Well, I feel like we bonded. My survival rate increased. I think he liked that we admired his artwork. I feel like men are pretty simple. Just, I mean, yeah, just honestly, just like, edge them on and they'll be happy. I feel. Just say any bullshit. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You're waiting for him to bring dinner, but what you get is not dinner. Instead, you hear the door was opened. A light shines through the crack of the half-open door. Looks like an intriguing invitation. You open the door and walk into that light. You first arrive at the room with an operating table outside of the door. But this time the operating table is not empty. There's a defrosted human corpse on it. The man pops out of somewhere. Usually it's nowhere, so that's actually, that caught me by surprise. He unties the iron chains from your feet and hands the surgical knife in his hand to you. I don't know why that was so complicated. First,
where do you think the first cut should be?
His voice tone sounds cold, like the kind of teacher who gives their students hard questions on purpose. Attack him. Can't do it. Stab the corpse. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna attack him. Can't do it. Or stab the corpse. I feel like I can't just go stabbing it. It would ruin it, right? I'm just gonna say I can't do it. Because also, I don't want to be like an accomplice to this. I mean, I don't know if we maybe already like went down the wrong path, but you can't hurt innocent people even if it's a corpse. But if you don't cut it, the man will know you're just pretending to admire his artworks to survive. I was struggling with your thoughts. You dropped the knife in your hand in fear.
You're indeed pretending.
Oh shit. Alright. He locks you back in the small. I mean, I wasn't really pretending. I just don't want to, I don't want to, paint. I'm not an artiste. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no such chance ever again after that. You can only eat the meal he sends. Oh, fuck me. Is this like automatically the bad end? Bro, I fucked up once. Too soft-hearted. Oh my god, bro. Can I even load up? Ah, shit. Alright. Fuck. Can I skip it, though? I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I can. Oh, this doesn't, like, skip all the way. But I can probably save, right?
You not the set. If you die now, you'll rot.
Can I really not eat the fucking meal, bro? Okay, whatever. Just eat the fucking thing. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad choice too, but I don't know. You're gonna have to eat eventually. I kind of like his blue eyes.
Interesting. Don't you? You're such a weirdo.
Okay, I need to stop it here, right? Stop. I need to save this. It's one of those games that saving is crucial. And I'm kind of like became used to being handheld through like games, and they just autosave for me. But yeah.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
I still feel like stabbing the corpse isn't a good idea. Without hesitation, stab the abdomen of the corpse with the knife, but due to the lack of professional... You see, that's what I'm saying. She's not an artist, so that was a bad choice. I mean, this is when he gets close behind. Oh, okay. He wants to teach a student. Sorry. Okay. You're both holding the surgical knife like you two are cutting a cake together. Oh, that's kind of cute. With his hand, the lines you cut become smooth and clean. You can smell an ocean perfume on him due to how close you are. It seems to spray to cover up the smell of formalin. You can feel the warmth of your back. With your back. His warmth with your back. But his fingers are a little cold. He's focusing on cutting the corpse, and your hand keeps moving under his lead. He could have killed you or ignored you, but he didn't. You start to speculate on the purpose of his behaviors. Could it be that he wants someone who can ignore the cruelty and process and understand him? Question mark. You think. After the happy creative time ends, is that what he called it? You're locked in the room you were in. Go to sleep at the end of the day. I still feel like a real psychopath wouldn't like that. They would probably have appreciated you asking them, Like, I don't know, maybe I am a psychopath, but like, you'd basically be like ruining, because he sees it as his like art, right? Imagine if somebody just like, I don't know, came into your house and then started drawing on the walls like a fucking retard. That'd annoy you, right? And I feel like psychopaths have like a, they don't, they aren't really in tune with emotions, so they would probably just kill the guy or be like really upset and like probably like lock you up or something, right? So I feel like technically this wouldn't really work. The I mean, like, obviously I'm biased, right? Like, I feel like my answer was like the best answer, which was to not do it. Or I feel like honestly the best answer would have been to just ask him, like, I don't know, like maybe like a question like, where should I cut, or like, I don't know, where would you cut, right? Like, I don't know, whatever. Just my own thing. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. Bro, he's angry. I'm just kidding. It looked like he was happy. You're already starving. You notice that something is shining at the corner. A key. It seems like the man accidentally dropped it last night. Nah, it wasn't an accident. You open the door with the key. You go past the operating table where you two spent creative time together last night. The display room. Then you discover that there are unnatural, uneven marks from one wall to the corner. You find a trapdoor. After pushing the trapdoor, you see a normal basement storage room. At the corner of the storage room, you see a stair that goes up. It turns out that this is really an underground secret room. Hidden layer by layer with trapdoor. No wonder the sound insulation is so good. Oh, sure. I don't know. It's a lot of like structural shit that I wouldn't know. You walk up the stairs and see a heavy wooden board. I mean, it makes sense, but like, I wouldn't know. Push it hard. What catches your eye is the interior of a cozy cabin. Then you realize the heavy wooden board you just pushed back is the back of the bookcase. You look around and find that there are insect specimens everywhere in the cabin. And there's also reindeer and specimen hanging on the wall. This? Then you walk into the living room. Is he okay? You see a young man with a handsome face and pale skin lying on the sofa. The ocean-scented perfume and the faint smell of formalin emanates from his body. It's him. He is the masked man who kidnapped you, but he's not wearing a mask at this time. His sleeping face has a ferocious expression. His neck is sweating and he seems to be trembling. It looks like he's sick. At this time, you decide to take the opportunity to escape or take care of him. I mean, I'll be honest. I feel like this would be a great opportunity to escape, but at the same time, I feel like he could be faking it, right? Just testing out the things. And also, who knows if he littered the place with traps? Like, just thinking about it, like, if you were a cautious man, what would you do? Like, sure, if you're working alone, you probably wouldn't be able to expect to, like, have everything go smoothly, so you set up some things. So, yeah, just, probably not a good idea to escape. Unless you think he's an idiot. In that case, then, yeah, sure, go for it. But, like, I wouldn't. You can't bear to leave him alone, so you reach out and touch his forehead. Whoa, so hot. You try to find something that can cool him down. Let's investigate. Living room? The living room is spotlessly clean. How the fuck did he get sick? If it's spotlessly clean. Oh my god, that's so funny. I mean, I know you can get sick from other shit, right? But like, I don't know. Where to investigate next? Holy crap. So much shit to investigate. His expression is ferocious. He seems to be in pain. He's still having a fever. Sofa? You don't think it's good for a patient to sleep on the sofa, but you can't move him with your strength. Where to investigate? Specimens? It feels like he did them all. I mean, this is kind of normal, I feel like. The workmanship of these specimens is exquisite. There's a photo frame on the shelf. It's a photo of him standing at the entrance of the Judicial Mental Hospital with a man in a doctor's robe. Where to investigate next? Cocoa powder. There's a jar of cocoa powder on a cup on a... Let's make him a cup of cocoa. Where to investigate next? There was something else too. Wait, this is probably one of those save moments. Actually, I already saved. Right, I shouldn't need to do that. Shelf? Was that the shelf that I investigated? I don't know. Bookcase, you find some of his profile files in the books. Helen Otis, gender male, birthday 1980. Where that told me nothing. Shelf. Cocoa powder. Locked box. He's probably gonna be upset, but like I'm curious. There's a box with a combination lock on himself. 1980. Fuck. Alright, yeah, I don't know. The kitchen is spotlessly clean. Fridge. There's some ice cubes in it. This can cool his body temperature. Cabinet. You find some clean towels in the cabinet. I can soak a towel in ice water and place it on the patient's forehead to cool him down. Okay. Do I like apply it to him or? He seems to be in pain. He's still having a fever. Word. Does it do it automatically? Question mark. You return to the living room, bring out the excess water from a towel soaked in ice water, and place it on his forehead. His ferocious expression gradually softens. You once again notice his fair skin and long eyelashes and his slightly curly black hair. If you don't say he is a murderer... If you didn't know he was a murderer, his sleeping face looks very harmless now. I think that's what it meant. Something along those lines. After a while... he's like, what the fuck? He wakes up to the sound of your brewing cocoa and sits up on the couch. He looks a little shocked. He looks around quickly and seems to understand what is going on.
Why are you doing this?
Why not? I want to ask myself that too.
You saw me faint.
Because of me.
Didn't choose to run away.
True. That's a fact.
You're such a weirdo.
I hate that I would say the same fucking shit too. If I kidnapped somebody and they didn't like immediately try to escape, I'd be like, what's wrong with you? like just like, bro, like honestly at that point I'd let them go. I'd be like, get out of here. Like, just like fine, whatever. You get to live. Is there anyone weirder than you in this house? You can't help but bitch. I don't think that's really bitching, but okay. I mean, I guess it's like, you know, what do you call that shit? Relative to whoever, right? But I don't know. I wouldn't exactly say that. You seem to see the corners of his mouth rising slightly for a few seconds, and the atmosphere between you relaxes. He doesn't drink the cocoa you brewed for him. It seems that he is still a little wary of you. Can you tell me who you are?
Bloody Painter. That's the name they gave me for my modus operandi. If
Okay.
you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
BP. Boil. I don't know, whatever. Even though what he told you was just a nickname, at least you know how to call him now. I feel like maybe in the original language it would be hard to say it, but like Bloody Painter isn't really that. I mean, I guess it's long, right? After the brief conversation on the sofa, he does not lock you back in the underground secret room. Perhaps staying to take... I mean, is it secret anymore? I would just say the underground room. Perhaps staying to take care of him when he was ill was enough to prove that you won't run away. You get up from the sofa and continue to look at the specimen decorations in the living room. He sits on the sofa, crosses his legs, picks up a book, and starts reading.
By
Damn.
the way, you better not try to escape. There are traps all around the cabin.
I
and
fucking
only
knew
I
it.
know how to get in and out safely.
But you know what's crazy? A lot of people would be like, oh, like, you know, like I should have gone like out. But like actually this is huge because actually bothered to explain that to you. You know, before he had the element of surprise and he willingly threw that out. So now you, I mean, I feel like it was sort of obvious that there was traps, but like, you know, now you know for sure. And like, that's, I feel like in the mind of a murderer, exposing that is like, in a way, saying that they trust you. And I feel like that's big. That's like, whoa. You know, like, I'm in. Like, I fucking slipped in. And I don't know. We're gonna figure something out. You sit on the sofa. Soon, a wave of sleepiness comes over you. Shit, did he drug me? That bastard. I thought he was cool. I thought a fucking murderer would have better ethics than this. I'm just kidding. I think she was just tired. Today you fall asleep on the sofa in the living room, not in the cold underground cigarette room. That's a step up, actually. That's huge. Your survival rate increased. Big. Day 5. Let me save before I fuck everything up. See, I'm busy cleaning in and out of the house early in the morning. I'll come help too. After finishing speaking, you pick up the rag and bucket and join the cleaning. Dude, I'll be honest. Like, I mean, like, I'm not filthy, but I do have trouble, like, cleaning and doing housework. So if a woman came to me and she was like, look, I just dropped, like, 20 fucking bodies. Like, dead ass. Completely honest. The FBI is on my ass. But I'll do every single house chore. You ask, I'd be like, damn. Alright, I won't tell them. I won't tell them you're here. Chill. Just relax. Just get the housework done and hide, and you know, we're good. Bro, I'm kidding. Like, that's a joke. Please don't report me. But you can't really see where this almost spotless house needs to be clean. You're just taking a clean wet rag and wiping it on the clean cabinet. Do you usually love cleaning this much?
It would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
That is not what he said. This is 1 or 2 times a week. Otherwise, it would be soon to be. Okay, it said the last one. It must be clean like this 1 or 2 times a week. I do it like once, like fucking like half a year. Fuck. He doesn't talk much. His tone and voice give you a gentle feeling, and don't make you feel nervous. Climb up the short ladder and wipe the high cabinets with a rag. Suddenly, a cockroach crawls out from the cracks in the cabinet. You're so frightened that you lose your balance and fall backwards. You close your eyes, but what you get is not the pain of falling in the ground, but a warm feeling. Aww, you're so cute. You open your eyes and find that he's holding you like you're a princess. He catches you with the same old cold expression on his face.
Are you alright?
No. Perhaps to resolve the awkwardness, he asks. I'm alright, it was just a cockroach. Hearing the word cockroach, he puts you down. He takes 2 steps back from the cabinet you just wiped and then says calmly,
Don't come near here yet.
oh my god, is he gonna fucking brutalize
It's
cockroach?
dangerous.
What? It's just a cockroach. You can't help but chuckle at the thought of a murderer being afraid of cockroaches. Fine, whatever you say. Then try. I mean, cockroaches are fucking weird. I don't like them. Like their little antennas and shit. Like, feels like they're communicating with something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I just see them. Like, we used to have some like in like my old like where I grew up. And yeah, they're just weird. Like I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it doesn't like make me want to scream or like, you know, whatever, but like it does, like it bothers me, right? I see it and I'm like bothered. Like that. It's like it's a different state. The interaction just now makes you feel a little warmth from this cold murderer. At least you see more of his reactions and expressions. This is the rare relaxation you have felt in these tense days. He could have let you fall off the ladder, but he rushed over to catch you. That was pretty nice, but he might have been protecting his artwork, so I mean, maybe yes, maybe no. Somehow you feel that after these few days of getting along, maybe now you both have different ideas about each other than you originally had. Or you could just be making shit up too. Who knows what he's thinking. There's only a clear relationship between a murderer who wanted to hunt and a prey who was trying to escape. but now it has an extra layer of friendship, causing the interaction between you to have an indescribable sense of dissonance. I wonder if, like, in the wild, do some predators really just be chilling with their, like, prey? I saw, like, a capybara picture with, like, an alligator, and everybody was, like, going crazy because, you know, obviously, like, one is prey and one's predator, but they were just chilling just next to each other. But I guess the alligator wasn't hungry, right? But, like, I mean, I wonder if people, like, not people, if, like, in the animal kingdom, maybe, like, they do become friends or something, and they would actually not kill each other. I mean, I feel like if they were hungry, they probably would, even if they consider them their friend. But, like, I don't know, maybe there's that one there's that one croc that's like, nah, bro, he my homie, I'm not gonna eat him. Like, I don't know, like, I wonder if that happens to, like, in the animal kingdom. It's just like a thought that just popped into my mind. Just when you pick up the old newspaper and prepare to wipe the windows, you find a police car parked on the road in the distance. Two police officers get out of the car and keep looking towards the cabin. At some point, BP is already behind you, looking out the window with you.
Wait for a second.
It's the Popo. And then he walks out the door to talk to the police officer.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you Mr. Otis?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever seen these people around here? The police officer takes out some photos from his pocket.
Have these people committed a crime and are running away?
No, these people are the missing people around the area.
I haven't seen them before, but wolves and bears often appear around here.
Can we check out your cabin?
Yes, come in.
BP behaves very kindly and politely. After speaking, he leads the way for the police officers.
Please, follow my footsteps. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them.
If this was a horror movie, this would be the point where, like, you know, your survivor instincts kick in, and then you remember the thing, and then run, like, back out. Or just tell the officer and be like, he's crazy. I don't know. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them. Police officers enter the house and see you. Hello, this is...
an old friend who came to visit me recently.
You know what's crazy? If I were in this situation, like right here, right now, I would lie. Dead ass. I would say we're like girlfriend and boyfriend, or like husband and wife, and I'd give them my name. Because guess what? They're probably gonna... Actually, they might not remember. But they'll know that he was with somebody, and that they were like, you know, they weren't like strangers or something, right? So like they'd probably remember, like, wait, wasn't there a woman here? Right? And like it would be like, so like in worst case scenario you die, they'd still have something to like fall back on, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd be like, yeah. And he would probably be flattered, maybe, but I don't know. That's just me working my, like, you know, crazy mind if I was in that situation and I was a woman, of course. Or I could do it as a guy too. That would be fucking funny. It's like, yeah, we're gay. Like, I don't know though. An old friend who came to visit me recently. You read the police officer. They would definitely remember that shit. They have like a Confederacy flag back there. It's like, oh yeah, I remember those two. At the same time, a police officer quickly looks through the missing person's photos in his hand, and he puts the photo back into his pocket. It seems that your disappearance has not been discovered by anyone yet. That's kind of sad. It's been like, what, a week? No, like 5 days? Yeah, this is day 5, right? It's been day 5 and nobody knows I'm missing, bro. Like, I mean, if I went missing, my job would know. They'd be like, where the fuck is, you know, where the fuck is him? Like, you... It's like, we need to get this shit done. Like, you know, what the hell? They probably contact... I think I have, like, you know, a person to call for, like, emergencies, and I assume that would classify as an emergency, me not showing up to work, and they'd, like, call them, and I think that number is my dad or my mom or both. Like emergency contact, right? They call it and then be like, "Where the fuck is your son?" And then they'd be like, well, I don't know. Like, I just, it's like shit. I haven't heard from him either. It's like, well, you know, he might be dead. I mean, they probably wouldn't say that, right? But like, they'd be like, well, you know, probably check up on him because like he's not showing up. And like by then they'd be like, okay, you know, something's happening, right? At least I'd like to think that that would happen. Maybe they'd let it go for like a week. But no, that's actually I don't think they would because I'm always on time and like I always tell them like when I'm not coming. So it would be too off brand of me. You know, they'd be like, "What, Dan?" Like I think I there was actually one time I think I got really sick and I actually couldn't like didn't say it and they were like actually they reached out and they were like, "Are you okay? Like you didn't say you were coming or anything." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, it's just you know, like, I was sick. Like I like, you know, I think I had COVID or something and, you know, it just knocked me out like out. I couldn't do anything. You know, I barely was able to like get water. It's, bro, that shit like really like it was fucked up. Actually, I don't know if it was COVID. It could have been food poisoning. I don't know what it was, but I was gone. Like, you know, I closed my eyes. I said like, you know, like it was like morning, and it was like the start. It like it escalated so bad. Like, you know, it was the morning, and I was like, bro, let me just close my eyes a little bit. I closed them, and then it was like midday when I woke up, and I woke up because I was in pain, or I think I needed to go to the bathroom, and like holy shit, like I was tired because I was sick, and I wanted to go to sleep, but I couldn't because it hurt. And I was still tired, and it was just like a struggle. It was awful. So I'm sorry, I'm yapping. Let's get back to the game. You stand next to the bookcase, blocking the entrance to the secret room. After searching around, the police find nothing unusual and leave. His trust in you increases. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to hear. Hell yeah. Today you still sleep on the couch. That might have sounded sarcastic, but no, I'm locked in. Today you still sleep on the couch in the living room instead of in the cold basement. Again, yeah, big. Half asleep, you hear the sound of someone approaching. When you notice it, the person seems to be very close to you. Hey, yummy, yummy. You pretend to be asleep, and the person just looks at you sleeping face quietly. The man stretches out his hand and takes it back just as he is about to touch your hair. He turns around and leaves. That's really cute. Hmm? Oh, is that Scoob? Ruh-roh. Hold on. You see him busy in the kitchen for a while. Then breakfast is served in front of you. There's a piece of toast with just the right crisp. That's what I want to hear. On the large round plate. A poached egg on top of the toast. I actually don't like egg. Or, I don't like it on my toast, but I do like egg. But like on the side, you know, scrambled. And some lettuce salad. I'm picky. I'm sorry. I'm like retarded. The plating looks delicious. The drink is a cup of freshly brewed hot cocoa. The cutlery he gives you is still a round plastic fork with no offensive features. You sit at the dining table and start eating while he sits on the chair opposite of you and slips through a book. It's still snowing outside, and listening to the squeaking sound of the fireplace, the atmosphere in the cabin is particularly comfortable. As long as you ignore the fact that you are in the same room with the murderer who kidnapped you, everything is really relaxing. You look at him who is full of mysteries, and some questions arise in your mind, and you decide to ask him. That's funny. I wonder what that actually... I feel like this is a mistranslation. I feel like it's ask rudely. Rudely. Whatever. Ask carefully. Tactfully. I don't know. Can I ask you a question?
What is it?
It's like, shut up. What book do you usually read? Pick up the book next to you and read it. What work are you going to use me for? About polyp. Yeah, let's just talk about plants. I'm really. This is probably a bad question because it's probably gonna refresh his memory that he's supposed to kill me. But I'm genuinely curious. Cause like, you know, if it's shit, then like, you know, maybe keep me alive. Cause I'm better. I'm worth more alive. What book do you usually? This. Yeah, let's go with that. You ask bravely. He looks up at you for a
I was
moment.
going to make you into some kind of doll at first.
Oh no. Okay, so I was really like happy because he said I was going to make you. Assuming no mistranslation, that means he's changed his mind, right? But he said at first. So clearly he still has other like, you know.
Your eyes are beautiful, but if they are left alone, they'll become rotten and sunken.
That's kind of hot. I wish I got a compliment like that. Like that, nobody compliments me, especially not my eyes. I'd be like, oh, thanks. You know what? No, I'm just kidding. That's still fucked up.
So I would like
Dying
to
is
take your
not
eyes
okay.
out and put them in a glass jar and soak them in formalin to preserve them.
You see, and they say romance is dead. Come on. Just date a serial killer. You know, they know. They
Glass
know.
beads will be placed in the empty eye sockets to replace the eyes.
But those wouldn't be my eyes anymore. It's just a fake. He probably would hate to hear that, but
You look very
it's
pleasing
my honest
to
opinion.
the eye. So I would also like to keep the head intact.
Thanks
You're
for the
welcome.
compliment. Why did he say at first? That's what I was saying. I was happy, but then he was like, no. You're curious, but you don't have the guts to ask any further. Alright, I think we're doing well, so let me resave. Because I feel like this is going to fuck it up. He probably doesn't want to pick up the book next to you. What book do you
Usually, I would read some anatomy and taxidermy books, but today is different.
Why? What are you
The
reading today?
Truman Show.
What? Isn't that like a show? How would you read that?
The whole world that the protagonist lives in, including himself, is all just someone's creation.
Wait, is that actually... Wait, whatever. I don't know.
Everything that happens is watched by the audience, and there is no privacy at all.
That...
But he is completely unaware that he is in such a large theater. Very ridiculous, right? I can't imagine this to happen in reality. If our world was like the Truman Show, how would the audience view the current situation?
Excited, yeah, I feel like. I mean, I'm sure some people were like, oh, no, I'm not on that one. But, like, I feel like most of the people would be excited.
Why?
They may be attracted by your charms and want to be... Honestly, I do think there's some crazy people out there that... It's... Oh, my God. I actually had a bunch of friends, actually. I think I still even have some. That, literally told me the same fucking shit. And it's like... You know, like, I don't hate them, like, or anything, right? Like, I'm not throwing, like, shade at them or stuff. Because, like, I feel like it's valid, right? I just don't... Okay, fine. I see it their way, but, like, obviously the man version of it. Like, you know, if she's, like, a big titty goth mommy that pulls out a knife and starts gutting me, like, I'd hate that. But I'd be glad that it's a big titty goth. Right, I'd be like, okay, yeah, it could be worse. It could be, like, a fat fuck with, like, a chainsaw, right? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, obviously, like, there's sort of, like, levels, right? But, you know, they'd have, like, the same thing where they'd be like, oh, you know, like, I'd love to get, like, murdered by... Who is it? Like, the Pyramid Head? Michael Myers. And there's another one. Who was the other guy? Like, there's like, a... It's funny because it's always the same ones. That's what I really found funny, and I would throw shit at them. It's like, oh, you're just basic, like, right? I don't know, some bullshit like that. Like, obviously we're just bantering, right? Just having fun, but yeah, it's so funny because it's always the same three. The Scream dude, the Scream guy. What's his name? I don't even know. What the fuck? Because I feel like there's multiple ones, but I feel like there's a particular one. I think it's the blonde dude. I don't fucking know. Like I said, like I don't really care about that, but they may be attracted to each other. Yeah.
Incomprehensible.
Why? Well, I mean, I guess some people wouldn't
But
understand.
what a bunch of weirdos with good taste.
Good taste. It's hard to tell from his poker face whether he's seriously boasting or joking. I feel like we're good, right? Yeah, let's do it. GG's. I'm pretty sure I fucked it up. I don't know how, but I probably did. I probably needed to open the combo, and I don't know. Maybe it was like a, what do you call it? Like a baby charm, or not a baby charm? Like a, you know, like an object that he like loved from his past that like I would have. It would have been nice to have so that he wouldn't kill me and he might be remind me some other way, like a good positive connection, right? To thank you for making breakfast for me today, let me make lunch in return. He frowns at you with the expression like, are you out of your mind? Don't worry, you said there are traps outside the house, only you know how to get in and out normally. And if I resist you with a knife, I can't escape.
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you. Don't try anything stupid.
Never. As for what to cook and the ingredients, well, a bad idea flashes through your head and curiosity makes you ask, do you eat human flesh?
No. Why would I do that? I just use human bodies as materials for making art. And I never think about eating them.
Okay, you got a line. That's good. I thought you were murderers or had some degree of cannibalism. I feel like that's what is that? Like stereotypical?
Let's put it this way.
Or not stereotypical.
Do you eat paint
Discrimination.
and painting tools?
Do you paint it? I feel like kids do that.
Just
but
because I kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them. Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime and kill purely for the sake of killing. Don't confuse me with that kind of unprincipled guy. I wouldn't do anything unless necessary.
That's good.
You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
What crime scene? I see. After hearing this, you decide to cook a common dish. Look at the ingredients in the refrigerator. There are eggs, tomatoes, white rice, and curry. Okay, I've decided. You turn on the oven and start to cook. He watches the entire production process. Rather than worrying about you escaping, he's more worried about you. Real. That would be me. Soon after, a normal curry omelette rice was served. He stares at the omelette rice without saying a word. Don't worry, there's no poison. Weren't you watching the whole process? Starts to move after you finish speaking. He takes a spoonful of omelette rice and puts it in his mouth. What do you think?
It's surprisingly quite delicious.
That's good. I would have fucking butchered it. He would have killed me. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah, you're back in the fucking art. Like the canvas. Get back in the fucking canvas.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
It's just
Nothing.
that no one has cooked for me for a long time.
Aw. Damn, that actually hit kind of home. But like, it would have actually. It would have. If my mom hadn't come back, she actually like cooked a few times, and I'm fucking yes. Yeah, like yeah. I can make you more if you like. But yeah, like when she was gone, like, and like, you know, I wasn't seeing anybody. Actually, even when I was like, the few girls that I've gone out with didn't really cook as much. I feel like I cooked more. That's fucking funny because like I don't know shit, but like I don't know, whatever. Not trying to diss them either. Like it's just right. Like it's just a thing. Sometimes you have like like, you know, cooking like experience, and sometimes you don't, like, right, or you don't have that much, right? You're like in between. You had a fairly pleasant afternoon, and right, like man, woman, whatever.
Hey.
In between too. You're woken up from your sleep by the man of the hour. Yeah, boy. Late at night. Okay. His face is close to you, and his blue eyes are staring at you. What's wrong? You sit up on the couch and rub your eyes.
Got to go.
What? Where?
I've noticed something unusual about the number of police cars patrolling nearby recently.
Oh, they're onto you, huh?
They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush. It's snowing heavily outside now, and I think it's time to leave now. Come with me or not. It's your choice.
Fuck. I mean, I feel like this is the part where you need to stay, but he could also just kill you too. Like, all right, bam, dead. Let's go. Why not? What do you want me to do? I'm fine with both choices, but I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me what do you prefer me to do. Oh, that's even better. Ask him what he'd like, right? That's huge. I didn't think about that. I mean, I kind of was about to, but then I was like, oh, whatever. It's like, doesn't matter. But like, yes, make like, I feel like knowing what the other person's intention is like 100% like big move, right? Even if they decide not to answer, I feel like you can gauge a lot by just simply asking the question, right? Like, you know, they're like, oh yeah, I'd like you to, yeah, you know, like, I don't know, their tone, their like gestures, right? Like, it gives it away. So like, and I feel like it's not like rocket science, right? But I don't know. I mean, when I'm in front of a person, I'm retarded, so like, you know, I get that maybe it's easier said than done, right? Like, you know, when you're in the moment, you're like, have all these feelings, or like, I don't know, like you're tired, you're emotional or whatever, so you don't really like think like that. But anyways, whatever. Me yapping.
I prefer.
He hesitates to speak and looks away, looking like he's thinking about something. I saw the counter and I was like, yeah, I gotta. Your behavior makes him a little panicked and he doesn't seem to be good at this kind of situation. You notice that his ears are flushed and his unexpected reaction makes you want to tease him a little bit. That's cute. Would you prefer
I
me
prefer.
Imagine if he just says something unhinged. Like, I'd prefer you on my fucking canvas dead. It's like, oh, okay.
That you come with me.
Oh, that's cute. I wonder if they both die from the cops. Like a cop shootout. He tries too hard to look you in the eyes and speaks.
We'll
his
set
thoughts.
off early tomorrow morning. Follow my footsteps.
You follow the shoe prints he leaves in the snow and finally succeed in avoiding the many traps around the cabin. Just as you're walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. Freeze! In the snowstorm, several policemen who were lying in ambush chase after you. You ignore them and keep running forward. Bang! Oh, fuck. Bro, I don't even... Like, what is going on? Why are they shooting? A gunshot shoots across the sky. This must be America. I'm just kidding. And you feel the pain in your left calf. Oh my god, bro. I got shot. He turns in to look at you as if he's considering whether to run. You yell at him, but he approaches you. Bro, that's hot. If like... like, again, if this was the opposite, like, you know, if I was like a guy and I was like, you know, I got shot and like the murderer was leaving, I was like, yeah, just go do it, like, because like obviously I don't have a stake in the game. I could always just say like, oh yeah, I was just like her hostage, you know, who knows what she was gonna do to me. I was just trying to, like, you know, survive, right? You know what I'm saying? You can't blame me for that. Like, the fuck. You know, if she told me to suck it, I'd suck it. Like, I don't know what to say, but anyways, and he holds you in his arms. But like, you know, if she came back and was like, nah bro, we're doing this together, I'd be like, oh fuck, just take me. Take me, bro. You feel warmth on your forehead. Wait, aren't we gonna die? He kisses your forehead. You feel the time freezes at this moment. The kiss is almost like a goodbye. No, bro. Then he leaves you and runs forward, disappearing into the heavy snow. Oh, okay, he made it. Okay, good. I thought, like, he was gonna rush at the cops and, you know, tragic end, right? Well, he's a killer, but in the context of the story where they became like cute little couple-ish thing, it would be kind of tragic, but whatever, right? You're later taken back to the police for questioning. You say throughout the process that you're a victim. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're clear. Like, what are they gonna do? On that note, you're not lying, and you're not lying either, right? They could hook you to the polygraph test, and you'd like be fine. Like, yeah. You don't reveal any unnecessary details, and of course, you don't be an idiot. Since there is no relevant evidence to prove that you're an accomplice, the police can only release you after a long period of interrogation. After that, right, like you probably shouldn't mention the fact that you stabbed the guy and helped him and then nursed him back to health, right? 2 years passed. Now you live in a cheap little apartment. You live an ordinary life as if what happened 2 years ago never happened. Today is Halloween, and every household nearby has put some thought into making decorations. Bro, you know what's crazy? I don't know why this just like popped into my mind, but you know, like those old lover mythos that a lot of cultures have, like, oh, something happened that was tragic and the lovers separated, but like every year they like meet on this day on this month when the moon is up or whatever bullshit, right? And it's said that they like come together. Like, wouldn't it be, I mean, I feel like this is what it's gonna end up sort of like, if not like just begin like it, but like that would be so crazy. Like, you meet a serial killer, you fall in love, and then obviously like the cops pursue them, and then like they obviously have to split, right? But like, you know, every year or so, like on a specific set like dated time, they just come back so that you guys could be like together like for one night or something, or like one day, and the like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of cute. But anyways, yeah, I'm crazy, I'm sorry. Let's put some thought into making decorations, but for you, it's just another day at work. When you return to your apartment after getting off work in the evening, the strange thing is that as soon as you open the door, you feel a gust of wind. You remember that you closed the window before going out. Just when you're about to close the window, you find a gift left by someone on the table next to the windowsill, a red rose. You don't know why, but you have a feeling that BP has been here. You know, I feel really bad because I feel like I need companionship. Like, if something like this happened to me, I'd be like stuck between two like rocks, because I would want I want to be faithful, right? Like, if somebody loves me, I want to love them, right? Like, I don't want any weird shit like that. I'm pretty like strong-minded in that sense. Like, I don't play around, like, right? If I ever fall out of love or whatever, if I start feeling love for somebody else, I'll say it. I'll be like, God, we need to talk, bro, or we need to talk, right? Like, not bro, like, right? But like, we need to talk. You know, I fell in love with somebody, like, I'm sorry, we gotta, you know, like sure, like, call it whatever, like, we gotta, something's gotta happen, right? Yeah, I don't do this weird like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? Like, it's either all in or not. So like, if something like this happened, where I mean, like him for her, right? I would want to remain loyal, right? Like, wait for him, but like at the same time, I don't think I could, like. But then, like, I know he wouldn't give up, or like, I guess in my case it would be she wouldn't give up. But then, like, that's a mess, bro. That's a mess. I don't know how people do that. And I know there's some like unfortunate situations where like you have to do that, but like, I mean, I've never been in one. I would like to think that I would be able to stick and remain loyal, but I'd probably just be like, I'm sorry, we have to see other people. I can't do this. Like, right, like, I can't be alone like 99% of the time. Like, it's killing me, bro. Like, please, like, you know, like let me go. It's like, I can't, bro. Bro, it's no, honestly, like, I laugh about it, but like, I wouldn't be happy. I'd be like in tears and shit, like, you know. But anyways, whatever. Just side jab. I was just thinking about it. Every Halloween after that, you receive. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you do? Like, and like, what's worse is that if you went with somebody else, he'd probably know or something. Oh man, that's just brutal. I'd be like, just fuck the cops, just come, like, just come home. Every Halloween after that, you're super on your resident. It's like a once a year greeting. Though he says nothing, the rose seems to tell everything. Although you have certain similarities, you are two people from different worlds after all. It's like Romeo and Juliet or something, you know what I'm saying? Perhaps living your own life this way is the best outcome for both of you. Or you can commit crime and live together, just say. Good end, 4 out of 2 different worlds. What? You could have been... Honestly, this is probably like the truest end towards me, because I don't think I'd be able to like do like an evil crime thing, even though that's probably gonna be the best outcome for like a, you know, that. But I don't know, like this makes sense for my personality. And that's it. This Bloody Painter dating sim. I actually like this game a lot. Like, it's pretty short, and I kind of got the feeling that it was, but like this is pretty good. I liked it. I loved it, and it's free. It's free. Oh my god, I want to donate. Maybe I will. I don't know how, but oh, there's merch. Okay. Oh my god, bro. What is this? Oh shit. I wish I could show this. They have a mouse pad, but like instead of like the ass, it's his abs. It's his abs, bro. Oh, there's like a one where he's like a cat. I'm gonna get that. That's so fucking funny. I will try to support if I can. I probably won't though. I'll forget, or you know, I'm bad at those things. But yeah, I really like this game. This game was 10 out of 10. It was really short, but like I could tell they really like I don't know, put like effort, right? Like it's not like some games nowadays that's just like, you know, just random bullshit and they see what sticks, right? Actually, I had like an idea for a game of my own, to be honest. But and I feel like it would be massively successful, but I don't have the time, the resource, or the persons to do the staff to do that shit. But anyway, whatever. That's it. It is what it is.